Hello little buns, it is Steph. Welcome back to my home. I have a couple of things to tell you, a few little announcements, just so we're all on the same page and you all know what's happening, you all know where I'm gonna be this summer, you all know where I'm gonna be online, just so we're all clear, okay? So the first thing I want to tell you is very small. I just want to let you know in words that I have a Facebook page now to interact with you, to post things on Facebook. For the longest time I just didn't have a public Facebook page, and now I do. So you can find the link in the description box. It is just Steph Sanyati on Facebook, very simple. And then we have another platform to communicate on. Really rad, right? The next thing is yet another social media thing. So I'm also on YouNow, which is a live streaming service. I do, for now, I link the stream to YouTube, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that forever. The best way to watch me and to interact with me though when I am doing live streams is by going straight to YouNow. So there's a link in the description box for my YouNow page, which is again, Steph Sanyati, very simple. And you can fan me on the website, and what that means is basically you'll know whenever I start a live stream. You can also pay attention to the Facebook and Twitter pages my Facebook and Twitter pages, and I will let you know usually within an hour before I start streaming. I don't have a schedule because right now my life is kind of like, what's going on, Steph? What's your plan, right? But I might do a schedule in the future, but I've been streaming pretty often, so like once every other day. Sometimes I do it 2 days in a row. Like, it's not something where I'm gonna really be doing it far and wide apart. I like doing it. I like interacting with you one-on-one, and hopefully you like that platform too. So I am on YouNow. When I do live streaming several times a week, you can just find the link in the description box. You can fan me on there. It's really easy. You can just link it with your Facebook, and then you don't have to make a new profile on another website. It's really simple, I promise. And the third announcement is very exciting for me. I did a video on this a long time ago, like right after I did my coming out as trans video, which as you can see, there's been some progress since then with everything, with my whole life. And the thing is, after I agreed to go to PrideCon, which is what I'm going to be telling you about in California, everything started happening, and I started hormones, and I started getting business emails on YouTube, and I started, like, everything sort of kick-started right then and there. So my promotion for PrideCon kind of fell off to the side. Unfortunately, I haven't been very vocal about it, so maybe some of you don't know about it. Some of you have no idea that I'm coming to California this summer, and we can hang out. I really want to hang out with you guys, okay? For those of you that do not know, PrideCon is happening in Anaheim, California this year, as in 2016, July 29th, 30th, and the 31st is another special day that I want to talk to you about, but the 3 days are really part of the celebration. You can find a link in the description box where you can register and also read all about the event. It's on the Eventbrite page. It's like where you get your tickets and everything. I'm going to go over the information in this video as well, but if you'd rather read it, you can find it there. A one-day pass is $36.87 USD, and a two-day pass is $57.37. And then I think children under 5 can come for free with you. Obviously they can't go by themselves because they're under 5 and they can't even talk or walk or whatever, you know? But it's really cool that, you know, if you have children, you can bring them with you for free. That's awesome. It's actually happening at the Hilton in Anaheim, which according to this website is 777 West Convention Way, Anaheim, California. Cool. I've never been to California, so I'm really excited to get there and to meet all of you and to like feel the sun on my bones. I love the sun so much. Like, look, I'm not even wearing a shirt because I'm anticipating the sunlight. So I'm going to read a bit about the event now, just so we can be on the same page with everything, okay? So this is the inaugural year for PrideCon. It's the first year, so they're bringing a lineup of YouTubers and musicians and different kinds of people that are involved in the online Pride community. It's a fully fledged convention, very well-rounded, with guests that you can interact with and meet, and panels you can watch featuring those guests. It's got an artist alley, an exhibition hall, a gaming room, I think, panels and workshops. Like I said, there's going to be concerts. I think there's a big party at the end. It's very cool. Lots of things to do, and honestly, the more of you that are there, the more people that are there, the more fun it's going to be. You can find all kinds of other information on places to stay, how to get to the event, all that stuff you can find on the page that I've linked in the description box, where you can also get your ticket. I haven't really confirmed any panels or anything yet, but I know they want me involved in a trans panel, which is, of course, like, I'm a trans person. What are you going to put me on at a Pride event? A trans panel. I'm okay with, that's what I want. That's what I want. I think there's also going to be a Q&A panel with me exclusively. I think all of the YouTubers have their own Q&A panel, which is very cool. So you can ask me questions about, you know, how I do this, how I blog, how I got started, what I use, my schedule, my ideas. You can ask me about all that stuff during that panel, which is very cool. It's a little behind the scenes kind of thing with my shoulder featuring shoulder, yeah, well. And I may be involved in some makeup workshops, things like that, but I'm still in talks with finalizing the details with all those things, so I don't know yet. I will make one more video on PrideCon before the event actually happens. That way we're all clear on what I'll be doing, where I'll be every day, what's going on, right? One more thing to mention about PrideCon is on the 31st, it's going to be a Disneyland day, so lots of the PrideCon guests are going to be going to Disneyland, including, of course, the guests that have a ticket, not just the guests of honor, right? Like everybody is invited to come to Disneyland, not Disney World, we're in California, to celebrate Pride in Disney, which is awesome because I love Disney and there's not a presence of LGBT plus, you know, things, and it would be cool just to be there in Disneyland, just to have a presence, a physical presence. I don't know. I think it's cool. And I also love Disney, and I've never been to Disneyland in California, so I want to be there. I believe that is all I have to tell you about. First, what did I talk about first? I talked about my Facebook page, which is brand new. Again, you can find that in the description box. I talked about my YouNow page, which is brand new. You can find that in the description box. Very cool. And I also talked about PrideCon, and those are my 3 announcements, I suppose. But it's just, you know, opportunities for me to interact with you some more, and I want, you know, you guys to be aware of all the opportunities we have so that I can learn more from you and you can learn more from me. We can exchange life experiences. It's the best. I love it. I'm going to go for now, but it was lovely seeing you again. I love you all so much. You mean the world to me. You're the coolest people ever. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I will see you again very soon. Until then, be yourself. Chill. It's all right. Take it one day at a time. It's all good. It'll be fine. That was almost a rhyme. I didn't mean to this time. Okay, bye. I love you so much. Bye.